All right, hello everyone. And so today's video, I actually didn't want to do a video, but we're kind of a week and a half, 2 weeks into the open enrollment or annual enrollment, and so people are wondering about getting off of their Medicare Advantage plan or switching it. And we've talked to so many people that want to either get off their Medicare Advantage plan or switch it to another one or go over different doctors and hospitals. And one thing I can say is, Medicare for me, as far as I'm concerned, is too easy. And the reason being is because there's only two plans you should get on, and that's G and N. And I would never get on a Medicare Advantage plan myself. The reason being is because it is you have to look at what doctors, what hospitals accept it. They can cancel those doctors and hospitals midway through the year. The worst case scenario I would do is get on a high deductible plan G. And it's going to be under $100. And you're going to pay the government what you're going to pay them $206 and 50 cents, I guess it is, for 2026. Everyone's going to pay that. Now, some people get enticed by a Medicare Advantage plan that's going to pay for their Part B, which I think is bogus, meaning they're going to take something away from you. I talk to a lot of people, and I get frustrated at people because I can't get this point across enough. The government is not here to take care of you. There are people who think that way, and unfortunately, they're wrong. What they're trying to do is pay off these Medicare Advantage plans, these companies, to get rid of you. They're like, we don't want you on original Medicare. We're going to somehow scam you into going into these Medicare Advantage plans. This is my opinion. It's not fact. Anything I say on this video is just entertainment purposes. It's not factual. But it's my opinion. And my opinion is they don't want you on original Medicare because it's too good. It's too easy. You get a Plan G, a Plan N, even a high deductible Plan G. You can go to any hospital or doctor that accepts Medicare, which is like 98, 99% of the doctors and hospitals in the entire country. You never have to look up a doctor. That's what a lot of people that are turning 65, they say, well, how do I know that my doctor's this? And I understand that. You're turning 65, you don't understand Medicare quite yet. But I can tell you out of my office, the thousands of clients that we have, nobody's unhappy with their plan. Now, plans go up in price. We have to switch them from one G to another, or a Plan G to a Plan N. Maybe they're on a Plan N and they're like, you know what, I'm going to too many visits. I don't like the copay, which that normally doesn't happen. Most of the people choose a G or an N because they either want copays because it's a little bit cheaper, or they don't care about the copays. Just give me the G and that's it. I go wherever I want and I don't have any problems. Now, this year, because of Medicare Advantage plans dropping so many people, and that's another thing that they can do, is they can drop you. You can never be dropped from your Plan G or Plan N unless the company goes out of business and you go into an special election period, which means you can get any other Plan G or Plan N, whatever you're on, from another company without underwriting. Doesn't matter. You could be in the middle of, stage 4 cancer and the company goes out of business or drop, whatever the case is. They can't drop you, but they could go out of business or cut their Medicare ties. Then you will go into a special election period. It doesn't matter. So you can't lose with those plans. But continually, the biggest problem is dental insurance when you're on a Medigap plan, a G or an N, and your prescription drug plan. Now, if you're only taking a couple of generic drugs, it's going to be simple. There's plans that are zero premium or $6 or $10, and you get on one of those plans, and people always say, yeah, but the deductible is 600 and something. You don't have to worry about the deductible if you're on generics. You don't pay the deductible first. You're going to pay your dollar or two for that atorvastatin or simvastatin, most likely. Once again, this is not advice. This is just entertainment and whatnot for legal terms, because in order for me to give you my exact prognosis of your situation, everybody's different, so it's hard to do it on the video. But I'll just say one of my clients got on a Plan G, had two generics, atorvastatin and lisinopril for blood pressure, got on a $6 drug plan, said I don't want dental, vision, and hearing, or I'm going to go to Mexico to do that. If you live out by Arizona or something like that, or Texas or wherever it is, that's what a lot of people do. Um, and that's simple. It's, as far as Medicare Advantage are concerned, I just, I had a primary care physician that says I'm not taking it anymore, and I just did a short video about a chiropractor. I have a bad back. I'll just go over the short video I did. I have a bad back, and I talked to one of my clients, and she said, you have to go to this chiropractor. He's great. And when I went there, he was great. And I told him, he said, how'd you find me? And I said, well, one of my Medicare clients works with you. Oh, so-and-so, yeah. And he's like, oh, Medicare. Do you do Medicare Advantage? And I said, nah, not really. So I do have clients on it, but I focus on Med Sups. And he said, man, I hate those Medicare Advantage plans. And I asked him why. And he said, oh, you have to, nothing's computerized. You have to do billing by paper, and I don't get paid for them. You can't code them correctly. He said, straight Medicare, which means original Medicare with a plan G or N. He said, the coding's simple. I get paid, which I was actually surprised, because when you look at the Advantage plans, they always say, oh, chiropractor, it's a $20 copay. Yeah, but if the chiropractor says, you know what, I'm not taking any of these, I'm sick of it, I'm not getting paid, and you love your chiropractor, because a lot of people do. It's a hard thing to find someone that's good at, that really fixes your back or your neck or whatever it is, especially in today's world, because they can change you overnight. I mean, I've seen it. People can't walk, and then 6 months later, the chiropractor basically fixed them. So this is why Medicare for me is so simple. And so if you're turning 65, going on Medicare for the first time, leaving your employer plan, look at the my other video, which I'll put below, and look at the differences, but not just the cost. Look at the fact that your skilled nursing is going to be 80 days more with plan G or N, or high deductible G, and also that your doctor can drop that anytime during the year. So you might say, oh, my doctors are all in network. Well, they could drop it during the year. The plan could drop everybody. All of these things could happen, which I haven't seen happen in Medicare supplement plans. Hope this video helped. Hit the like button, and I'll see you at the next video. Please watch my other video, Medicare Liars 2026 or 2027. Thank you.